as I open myself to receive the messages from Metatron for his beloved children. Hello everyone. I am grateful and happy that you have once again chosen to come and receive the blessings that I intend to pour forth through these videos. Each day's message is different and carries a particular frequency that you all need in order to continue along your paths. Of course, there are many ways to receive these frequencies. You may receive them individually in your quiet times of meditation by simply calling them forth from me. But these videos are an excellent and easy way for you to focus upon receiving these energies in their purity and with their intention of bringing joy, love, and light into your worlds. For there is much need of this at this time, as you all well know. I am not telling you anything new, but I am reminding you of the things that you need to hold vigilant in your consciousness so that you are continually open to receiving the light that is everywhere around you and available at all times. You can receive this light unconsciously, as do the plants and the animals. This will bring about a slow but steady evolution of your consciousness. However, as human beings, you have a unique choice, and that is to accelerate this process by consciously receiving and focusing on the light. Christmas and her husband are required by me to do at least 2 meditations every day of concentrated focus on receiving the light, the DNA, and all of the frequencies that they contain in order to accelerate their evolution so that they might be available to do the work that I wish to do through them. I wish to work through all of you, as that will accelerate the raising of the consciousness of the human race. If you are listening to these videos, it is most likely that you have been on the path for some time, and that you know that your deepest desire is to become one with the divine plan on this planet, to become one with your true self, and to be the absolute best that you possibly can be at all times. And so, it is also most likely that you have a desire to get there as quickly as possible. And I tell you that the way to do that is to choose to allot as much time as you possibly can to your quiet meditative times of receiving the light and becoming aware of your true self, knowing it, connecting with it, and allowing it to come through you and manifest itself in the world. So choose these moments as much as you possibly can Choose to spend less time with the television and other electronics, as the time you spend in the waves of these electronic impulses is time spent receiving electromagnetic frequencies that are detrimental to not only your physical body, but even more so to your subtle bodies as well. And then it simply takes more time in meditation to remove those frequencies so that you can receive the higher frequencies that will do so much for bringing joy and balance into your lives. So do this for yourself, dear one. And as you do it for yourself, you also do it for the whole of humanity. I hope you know that nothing that you do in your spiritual path is in vain or is of selfish intent. For all that you do affects the wholeness of humanity. And you are doing great things. And I congratulate you, and I thank you for all the work that you are doing daily. But in these times of great and speedy evolution, I ask that you do even more. So give of yourselves, beloveds, and as you give, you will receive even more. The love, the unconditional love that you give out to the world are like seeds that are planted for the harvesting of your own abundance. For I see all that you do. I see and know your needs, and I will fulfill them. And this process you may also accelerate by giving out ample quantities of unconditional love. And I will return that in the form that you require for your daily existence. This is a divine law, and it is applicable everywhere and to everyone at all times. So lift your consciousness and be aware that the more love you give, the more of what you need you will receive. Love unconditionally. The plants, the animals, and perhaps especially your enemies, those you perceive as doing evil in the world, your governments, your police forces, your doctors, your teachers, your nurses. All of them require great amounts of love. You need not love what they do, for often they are mistaken. But love will help correct their mistakes. and will in fact make you invulnerable to their mistakes, as I will protect you, and I will not allow you to be a victim of any of their errors or nefarious activities. Love is the greatest protection that you can offer yourself. True unconditional love creates an impenetrable seal or shield which does not allow negative energies to penetrate. However, anytime you allow yourself to fall into anger, mistrust, anxiety, doubt, or any other negative emotion, you open the doors to your energy field. And all of these negative energies, which are constantly lurking about, will instantly rush in at the slightest opening. This may seem unfair, and yet this is how it is. Once you become aware of how energy operates in this physical octave, you can use that awareness to enhance and purify and enlighten your energy fields as much as possible. It is when you are unaware of the workings in this physical octave that you often feel yourselves to be a victim of everything that is going on in the world. There are no victims anywhere at any time. You are all students learning the lessons of your life. The entire universe functions as one to bring you the experiences that you require in order to grow. So be grateful for them, however difficult they may seem to be while you are living them. This gratitude will absolutely make them easier to endure. And once you have learned the lesson, they need never repeat themselves. If you find yourselves repeating the same negative circumstances, if you say to yourself, "Why is this happening again?" know that you have not completed the lesson. Sometimes there are deeper layers of a lesson that need to be learned. Sometimes you will think that you have learned everything that you can from that experience, and yet it pops up again. So welcome it once again, and look to see what the deeper lesson is, or what another level of that same lesson is, so that you might be done with it for good. That is the intention. That when the lesson is completely learned, you will never have to endure it again. So once again, be grateful for every circumstance that comes to you, for every difficult or trying situation, for any bodily pains or illnesses you might be experiencing. Your body is talking to you. Your body has needs, And if you are not listening to your body and giving it what it needs, it uses pain as a way to get your attention so that you might make the changes it requires. At the beginning of this video, when Christmas does her alignment, she aligns herself with her body elemental. Every one of you has a body elemental. Some very few of you may even have two, but most have one body elemental. For those of you with sight into other octaves, you can see this being as being 3 to 4 feet tall, a smaller version of yourself, who often dresses in the same fashion that you do. You will find it located in a particular place within your body. Some people find it in the lower left-hand side, but it can also move around and be in other places. But you can talk to your body elemental and have a conversation with it. Your body elemental accompanies you throughout all of your incarnations, and your body elemental will ascend with you when you ascend during this lifetime, if that is your vision and your destiny at this time. And if you are watching this video, it is most likely that you have chosen to ascend in this lifetime. So begin to talk to your body elemental. If you cannot hear it or perceive it yet, that is quite all right. Do not let that stop you from talking to it and telling it what you require. For instance, at this time, Christmas is working on achieving alkalinity within her body. And so she is doing this from 2 angles. She is eating food that creates an alkaline base in the body, but she is also telling her body elemental that this is what she requires for her perfect health. And so the body elemental and the food combined are rapidly bringing about a state of alkalinity within her body. So, discover what your body needs and talk to your body elemental and tell it that this is what you want it to do. And then from your side, do as much as you possibly can to bring about the healing or the state of health that you wish to manifest in your being. As always, when you are choosing to evolve, the more levels of your being that you can consciously work with, the more quickly you will achieve the results that you desire. You are all multidimensional beings, having an earthly physical experience. But if you approach this experience only from the physical point of view, you will find everything limited, slow, and negative. If you approach it from a multidimensional point of view, you can work on all the different levels of your being, and you will find yourselves going speedily towards your results and towards your destiny. Your destiny is joy, perfect health, infinite love. And I am sure that you will agree with me that the sooner you get there, the better. And so I leave you with these words. And I offer you my infinite blessings. I ask that you breathe in the love and the light consciously that is always available to you, and use what you are learning in these videos to enhance your daily lives and to become the perfect beings that you truly are. Thank you for listening.